Okay. Well, the topic is basically seeking the support of the board in honoring the Glassford Dells Regional Park, IGA, as your role as a party in the agreement. And that agreement states that the parties to this agreement, quote, shall meet to determine which of the trails shown or any proposed shall be constructed. The purpose shall be to encourage optimum connectivity and use of these particular passive recreation facilities. And so in the letter from Isabel Cervantes, it focuses on enforcing or supporting, to whatever degree we can, the passive nature of that agreement. And adding to that, again, I don't want to repeat everything that she's saying, but basically most of PV residents don't even realize that the natural open space that we enjoy, the pea vine and such, is basically all within the Prescott area. And unfortunately, our current administration is intent in destroying all the natural open space that they can, evidenced by the Jasper development, the approval of 3 apartment complexes, a tiny town, the building of a 4-lane highway called Jasper Parkway, just to connect Jasper with the 69 more quickly. And their plans extend to destroying the land right there adjacent to the Castle Canyon Mesa area, as well as the neighborhood residential areas, by constructing a active, you might call it an amusement park, that would include things like a commercially run downhill mountain bike racing, bike lift with trails all over Glassford Hill connecting to the trails in Prescott, an amphitheater, other entertainment style things, because they think they're going to make money doing so. And so what we want to express is that many of us, or most of us, have moved to this area because of its natural beauty. We want to honor the intent of the IGA to preserve this open space for the wildlife, for the 30 pronghorn that we've seen so far in the last 2 or 3 months on both sides of Glassford Hill, as well as all the other animals that are there. But quite frankly and selfishly, we want to maintain it for ourselves. We bike, run, and hike these trails. We enjoy them. We enjoy their natural nature. And we also enjoy the fact that it doesn't cost the taxpayers a lot of money to maintain these, because they are more natural approaches to this. We're also concerned about the liability of a commercial downhill mountain bike racing facility, because it is a dangerous sport. Many of us come from areas where we've shared trails with mountain bikers that are just doing recreationally. People who come to the area just to enter into these races present a huge fiscal risk to the community. And the fact that they would turn over a big part of the area to a private vendor who has absolutely no long-term interest in protecting its citizens, its taxpayers, not to mention the delicate environment that Glassford Hill pristine grasslands represents. So we're asking that we have your support in honoring the intent of the IGA for passive recreation. We want to request that the county not just act as a passive partner. Nobody wants to have conflicts between the 3 entities, and we totally understand that. But the county did provide 35% of the cost of this park, or this future park, and we'd like the county to act as an equal partner with the town of Prescott Valley and the city of Prescott to protect the interests of their constituency. I wish I could say that better. Craig, you could probably pronounce that, Greg. Craig.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, so we love the fact that we purchased this, but now we want to protect it. And quite frankly, even the 10-year clause worries us. I will be honest with you. We are working very hard to replace our current administration, MPV. You're probably aware of that in the August elections coming up. But we do really respect how Prescott, the city of Prescott, protects what they already have. We don't want to be a party to destroying that just because our current administration is intent on making money, or supposedly making money, which they're terrible at, quite frankly. Finley Center, the Wheelhouse, all failures that the taxpayers, well, we're using our sales tax to pay back people, but we don't think it's going to be a viable commercial investment either. But the problem is, once they build it, we will owe the money to pay for it, and they will cause destruction to Glassford Hill, you know, our dormant volcano, our historical site, etc., that will not be able to be repaired. The ballparks alone that they're talking about will require them to cut into the hill to create a level flat spot large enough for 4 fields, and it will create a 100-foot tall cliff in back of the regional park, very similar but taller than the one that exists behind Walmart right now. We don't want to go there, so whatever we can do to help you to make sure this doesn't happen, we're ready and able to be there to support you. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. We appreciate it. And I'm sure Ms. Mallory, myself, and others that are involved, including Mr. Oberg, will, you know, do our best to make sure things are clear to our administration.
Thank you.
But thank you.